Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be giving this little house a renovation. So this is the house that my current household has moved into. This is my current household that used to live in Oasis Springs that I showed you at some point last week. I think it was last Thursday maybe. So this is their house. I'm really excited to be living here now. It's very different from the last house they had in Oasis Springs, but I always knew that I wanted to move them into this house after I did build it. So here we are. So the actual layout of the house hasn't really changed, except there used to be a bathroom in here and I took it out and made it all a bit bigger, added in some walls to make a little dining room space. But apart from that, most of it hasn't changed. Ooh, another thing is there was like, what's this? There was like a laundry area and then all this was a garage and I changed it into a bedroom and a bathroom and a little corridor rather than a laundry area, but just to kind of still hint to that laundry area, I've got this little thing in here from the laundry day stuff. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to extend the garden backwards and build the house out over this deck. Because the living room, as you can see, is quite small, and I was thinking, ooh, I could change this around and make this all different. So that's another option that I've got, but then there's no way of getting into the bedroom unless I made this a corridor or something. I would have to remove this bathroom completely, I think, and make all this a corridor. So I'm not too sure what I want to do here, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of get started, and I think I am just going to remove all this bedroom furniture because it's not something that I really need anymore. We'll keep the fairy lights though, because the fairy lights are nice, and I also want to keep this little thing here, but most of it can go, so like the bedding and the other things, we also don't really need these anymore, so they can go as well. Oh no, hang on, I was making it a... Oh, I'm so stupid, I was making this a bedroom and this a living room. Right, well, let's just completely forget what I said before. Right, so here we go now, and I think removing this door, or archway rather, doesn't really do anything to the house, so I think it's okay. So here, we are going to have some sort of archway thing to get into that bedroom. So I'm going to, first of all, put a door in here. Let's also just put all this stuff in my inventory for the moment, just so that we can see what's going on and see how much space we have. And let's shove all this in my inventory as well. This stuff, I don't think I even bought anything new for this house really, except things for another bathroom, because we do have an extra bathroom now upstairs, and apart from that, I think that all this stuff is from the last house, which is very realistic of me. I'm never usually like that, but apparently today I am. Right, so what if we just kind of swap these two about? Would that be the worst thing? First of all, though, that door just needs to move temporarily so that it doesn't clip with anything. Here we go. So let's move you here. This thing will have to move as well, but I'll just put it over here for now. And let's do this. There we go, beautiful. Very nice, there we go, and just shove the door back to where it originally was, like so. And then let's move this over here and add in another door. Okay, so that's nice. I'm liking this so far. And then let's add in another tile over here. Oops, there's a light there that I'm gonna have to move. I'm just trying to think of some stories that I've got to tell you, but I can't think of any whatsoever, which is unlike me. What's been moved at my inventory? Oh, that thing has. Hang on, where from? Oh, from here? I'm guessing it's from there. I've got no idea. Right, so let's then move this into here. And this whole bathroom will have to have a bit of a rejig as well, but that's completely fine. Oh, I do have some stories to tell you. So, we were just reminiscing. I don't know, me and my friends were... Well, it was raining, first of all. It was pouring down rain yesterday, so... We were in like an overspill classroom for lunchtime, because the canteen and the other eating area in our school was completely full. So we went to a classroom that we were allowed to go into. So we were just all sitting reminiscing about old times. There was heaps of us from different schools, so we were all just, well, different primary schools, obviously. We're in the same school now. But we had all come from different primary schools, and so we were all just telling each other stories of what happened at primary school, and like learning a lot about each other, which was a really fun thing. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. And we spoke about school trips and other stuff like that. It was honestly such a fun time. I really enjoyed myself, and I think everyone did. It was, like I said, a very, very fun day, even though it was raining. And yeah, we were being a little bit loud at some points, but we kind of calmed down and it was fine. I'm also really excited that my podcast, this is completely off topic, but my podcast is coming out next Saturday, so a week today. You will be seeing the first episode of the mini pod. I was just thinking, what is it called again? I had completely forgotten, but it's the mini pod. So please look forward to that one. I'm actually recording the first part of it tomorrow with some of my friends who are going to be joining me on the podcast. So that's going to be really, really fun. These two are the two that actually convinced me to start the podcast, because I had wanted to start one for a really, really long time, but I just didn't, because I didn't know if it would do well or if anyone would watch it. But then we just kind of started speaking about it one night, and they were like, oh my god, yeah, we would watch it, so make one. So I did, and that is where we are now. I'm making a podcast, and they're going to be in the first episode, the ones that were like really pushing me to do it. So I'm really excited for that. That's coming next Saturday, but for me, I'm recording it tomorrow. So I will probably tell you all on Monday how that recording went. Hopefully it all goes according to plan, but you know, I tried to film with some of my friends before, and the recording just didn't work at all. Like, it broke, and the audio was really weird, and so that had to get scrapped. So this is going to be the first time that I'm actually going to have someone else on my channel, or like more than one person that isn't just me, because up till now it has only been just me. And so this is going to be a fun experience to finally get some other people in on the fun, and they are like very excited for it. I've got 5 friends that overall want to be on the podcast just now. Might be a different story once we've actually filmed an episode of it, but you know, it's all good. If they don't want to come back on, that's completely fine. I'm not going to force anybody, but for those people that do want to come back on, I will gladly have you all, because I just want this podcast to be a really fun, safe place for everybody, and it's a podcast where we just talk about things, a wide variety of subjects, from video games to our likes and dislikes, possibly even our COVID experiences, because we've all had very different experiences over the past 4 or 5 months, and especially the ones that we were in lockdown and not able to see one another. Those were really tricky times. So we will talk to each other about those times, perhaps, and it's kind of just going to be the first couple of ones a get to know you kind of thing, because they haven't ever been on my channel before, and I have spoken about them, but not really to much extent, so I do want them to kind of introduce themselves and say a bit about themselves, and we can all have a great time after that. So hopefully that will go well. I'm really excited, like I said. Hopefully it will all turn out good, because I really want this to. And I have scheduled 5 episodes, I think. And what I mean by that is I have put the names of different people in for 5 weeks of podcasts, just to see if we will go with it. If we don't really like it a lot, I'm hoping that we'll keep up with it, but you never know. We might decide, this is a bad idea, let's just stop. But I really am hoping that this is a good idea and people will like it. So yeah, fingers crossed that that'll be all okay, and it'll be fine and fan-dabby-dozy. That is a word that I didn't think I would ever say on the channel, but you know, there's a lot of things I didn't think I'd be saying on here that I have, so sure, why not, let's just go with it. This area here, though, going back to the build for a minute, I've got no idea what to put in here. Do I put a rug? Do I put like a little table? That's actually a good idea. I could put a little table. Ooh, yeah. Right, let's find a little glass table here. It's to kind of just go with everything else, so that does fit very nicely. And then we can get some nice chairs. What chairs have I used through here? I've used those. So I could just carry them through into here. That is probably a good idea. And this could kind of just be like a little entertainment spot, a little fun area that we can chill and hang out in. If we had board games in The Sims 4, then maybe they could play a board game on here rather than on the kitchen table. But we don't have board games, so it's kind of just for set dressing, to be honest with you. But that's fine. It's all good. And, well, this is another story. I took drama, as I think I've said before. If I've not, then I took drama as one of my subjects for exams. So I'm in a class with a lot of my friends, and it kind of just let slip. One of them just let slip that I sang in a talent show once for primary school, and thus far I had never mentioned it to this drama teacher, and this drama teacher is really nice. I've spoken about her before. She's really nice, she's supportive, she's very funny, she's just a great teacher overall. And so he let slip to her that I had sung in this school talent show, and she was so shocked that I could do that and that I did do that, because it was something that I hadn't ever said in academy, and so she had no idea, and it kind of just didn't come up in conversation at all. I mean, I feel like it did at some point, because when I took drama, when we all had to take drama, because drama was mandatory in S1 and S2, I'm 90% sure some of the kids in my class were making fun of me for doing it. And I don't think it was making fun of me, I think it was just them, having a laugh, but it wasn't my sort of laugh. So I'm pretty sure we've spoken about it before, but apparently we hadn't, and so she is now so shocked, and she keeps bringing it up. And it was her birthday, and we're still trying to figure out what song that I sang, because I don't even remember what song I sang. And so yeah, my friend thought for some reason it was Shania Twain, and yes, okay, I like Shania Twain a lot, but I definitely did not sing a Shania Twain song in front of a bunch of 5 to 11-year-olds. That's not something that I did. It would have probably just been like a popular song from the time, you know, just one of them songs that comes and goes in its popularity. So, we were trying to work it out, but she kept just coming up with all these Shania Twain songs, and like, yes, okay, I know Shania Twain, I like Shania Twain, but it just wasn't any of those songs at all. And so we were trying to work it out one day. I think I even looked at the charts of the time to see what it was, but I just couldn't find what this song was. And so we've kind of just given it up. But like I said, it was her birthday the other day. And so she was like, oh yes, sing me Happy Birthday and Shania Twain. No, it was the same friend that let slip. He was like, oh, sing Shania Twain Happy Birthday. So Shania Twain has never sung Happy Birthday, and I can't sing Shania Twain. And so, I don't know. I was supposed to sing Happy Birthday to her, but then we never did, and we just kind of carried on and got on with the work that we were doing at the time. And so, yeah, this is a big thing now between my friends and her that I used to sing and that I will probably have to sing again at some point, because she will make me, but it's fine. I really don't care. If she wants me to sing, then I'll sing. Well, I'll try my best. This was kind of before Academy though, and I've not really properly sung or anything. I've never done it professionally or anything. It was just kind of me doing it all the time. But since times have changed, and I don't know if I can sing as well as I can anymore. As well as I used to, rather. So, yeah, I don't really know. But that is this build finished now. So here we go. We have the living room in here now. We have a little table, and then through here into the master suite. We then have this little bedroom in here, and the kitchen and dining room. And coming back round, we have the baby's room. Then going upstairs, we have a bathroom, a recording studio, a lobby area, and an office. So that is it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you did like it, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content, not only on The Sims 4, but also on some other games too. I post new videos every Monday, Saturday, and some other days throughout the week. I don't know, we'll just have to see how things go. But yeah, go down in the description and follow my Twitter and my Instagram. The links are down there, as well as joining my Discord server, where you could be in for the chance of interacting with some of my series, especially the podcast and perhaps even the hospital renovation series. I don't know, we'll just have to see. And also just to kind of have a general fun chit chat with everybody. Let's build a community in there. It'll be really fun, I hope. But like I said, thank you all very much for watching. I don't know why I'm so flustered with all my words today. It's just kind of happening. But like I said, thanks again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.